Hello everybody, welcome to Wolfenstein, the Old Blood, Chapter 2, Doc's Collectibles Guide. In this guide, I will show you where to find all of the gold bars, the nightmare level, the letters, all the silver within the nightmare level, if you care about that. Very first collectible, right at the start. Which one is map? There's map. Here on the map, however much that helps you, it's right after you take your boat. You get here, clear the dock of any trouble that may arrive, and then head over to the right, and you'll see this little shack. And if you pull this lever, yeah, it'll open that door. And now if you line yourself up with this sparking little broken piece here that a boat would go across and dive in this hole, along with all of this armor and the guns and that, there will be a piece of gold in the water for you to collect. Okay, and for your nightmare, when you take your boat away from the docks, not your boat that you arrived in, but the other boat that's there, you take it away from the docks and you're supposed to pull this to close the gate, raise the water level. But before you do that, or after, it doesn't really matter, just don't get back in the boat. If you turn around behind you, there will be the nightmare level. Now, if you do not care about getting any of the silver in the nightmare level to unlock the concept art that has no achievements or percentage or completion percentage tied to it, I understand. There should be a timestamp on the screen right now for you to skip to if you do not care to get back to the regular level collectibles. All right, so just a note for anybody still here, I have actually collected all the silver on this save in the nightmare already, which has removed it from there, but it still is organized easily enough that it shouldn't be a problem. So come to where I'm in the map, as you can see, straight ahead from the entrance, and on the door on your left, when you come in here, there will be one guard and there will be 2 pieces of silver on the floor in this room. And then across from there, there will be a room with another guard in it, and in this room there will be 5 pieces of silver. For your next 3 pieces of silver, get to this point in the map and go to the wall. You can push it open, and in here, along with this ammo, there will be 3 more pieces of silver. For your next 3 pieces of silver, get to this point here on the map. It is this long corridor with what I'm presuming is supposed to be jail cells. The first one on your left is nice and empty until you go over to this wall here, rub your face up against it gently to find the spot that moves, and within here, along with a few other goodies, will be 3 pieces of silver. Just as a side note, also in this corridor, on the 3rd door on your left, there will be a room with 1 guard in it and the key that you need to leave the level. For your next 12 pieces of silver, make your way to this little offshoot room here on the map, and when you go in, take a left and you can push the wall in the corner, and you'll come into here and there'll just be a few little goodies for you, not a whole lot, but if you rub your face, hang on, this wall I think it is, yeah, against that side of the wall, it will push back yet again, revealing, a nice heavy machine gun if you didn't find the secret at the beginning of the level. But wait, there's still no silver in there, so push this wall and you'll get yet another corridor. This one's a doozy. And you go quite a ways. This is a secret within a secret within a secret. It is rather hidden, this one. I mean, the pictures seem like the obvious places to put them. But anyway, once you make it to the end of this corridor, you will find all 12 of your silver lying on the floor here. For your next set of 12, yes, that's right. The last part and this part will get you the majority of them. Make it to this set of room here, killing your way through all the little squares. And when you enter this room here, there'll be 2 guards, a bunch of nice trees, and a crap ton of silver all over the floor. for your next 9 pieces of silver, make it to this point on the map. You'll recognize it once you get to this nice wooden bit inside of all the stone. And on the room on your right, there will be 2 soldiers and a general with 5 pieces of silver on the floor. And in the left door, there will be 2 soldiers, a general, and 4 pieces of silver on the floor. For your next 18 pieces of silver, make it to this point here on the map. It is right before the locked door. And if you go up to the picture, or I guess it's probably not a picture, it's supposed to be like a statue on the wall or something maybe. It's hard to tell with these graphics, but anyway, head into here, you will find a nice big long hallway. And when you turn the corner in this dead end, you will have so much shiny stuff on the floor you won't know what to do with it. And last but not least, except it is the least, your final 2 pieces of silver, make it to this point here on the map. You can see the exit from here, but before you leave, take a right into this little cubby with 1 guard to find your 2 pieces of silver on the floor. And with all 66 pieces of silver collected, you will unlock the Nightmare Rifle Guard character art. For your next gold bars, make it to this point here on the map. It is an area that has 2 commanders in it. So make it to this point, and in the corner next to this rug that's rolled up, and on this chair, you will find your gold bars. Next bit of gold, not very far away, as you can see. Once you picked up the key and open up the locked gate right here, you'll come up here and you will have a hole in the floor. Make sure you remember what your jump button is. Take a running jump, and over in the corner will be your gold. Next piece of gold, once you have a mighty big fall and are at this point in the map, they want you to climb up this wall to advance, but instead of doing that, if you turn around and you shoot the planks off of that entrance there, you can then swim over to it and climb up, and you will be treated to your gold in this nice little secret area. I don't remember exactly where it is. I think it's in one of these little coffins on the side. For your next piece of gold, make it to this point on the map. It is after you go through like a church-like area, I guess you could say. And then you got a little crawl hole that you have to go through. Just a bunch of stairs. But anyway, make it to this point on the map and turn to your right. And next to this coffin here, there will be some gold. Now there's quite a few little cubbies like this up there, and I realize that the map isn't really the most different in this area. So you probably get to that location on the map quite a few times. But you'll recognize this one because he does not have a sword, he doesn't have a shield, he's not holding anything. And I don't know if he's the only one who's not holding anything, but he is definitely the first one of these that you pass that isn't holding anything. For your next piece of gold from the last one, turn around and climb up carefully. These planks here, I would recommend crouching so that you move just that little bit slower, but make your way across them as well as you can. And and in this cubby will be another piece of gold. I don't remember if it's up here or down here, but either way, that's where it is. I think it might be out here, actually. The next piece of gold, make it to this point on the map. You will recognize it by this little cubby having this big tarp on it. I think it's the only tarp like that on this floor. It's definitely the only tarp in a cubby like this. So, and from there, back out, and you'll see this little hole in the wall. And if you drop down here, you will have found a secret area. And within this secret area will be your gold bars to collect. Make it to this point on the map. I realize that that's not really all that descriptive. It's after you've opened up, after you've cleared the last area that we were just in. If you swim through that door that we opened up at the beginning, there's a whole path to go through. You climb up into this tower. You will have to fight 2 guys with the shotgun here. And in the very first room, you'll see this statue here. It's got the rug rolled up on the left. It's got a fire extinguisher over there. And at his feet will be your final bit of gold for this level. You are now free and clear to make it to the end and complete chapter 2. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.